WMC Memphis, WMFS HD2 Bartlett Memphis, ESPN 790 AM with Colin Coward and The Herd, weekday mornings from 9 a.m. till noon.
The views and opinions of the hosts or guests of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of the management or staff of Intercom Memphis.
Watch the sunrise, new day's dawning, and it's calling you and me. Where the mighty Mississippi flows by Memphis, Tennessee. We've got woodlands, fields, and water. Hey, there is no better way. You can find out all about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Make some time, take the family, ask a friend, but don't delay. Listen up and learn about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Listen up and learn about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray.
Good Saturday morning. Welcome to another edition of the award-winning Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, Gaston's White River Resort, and Barton Power Sports. Now, here's your host, Larry Ray.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790. Talking outdoors for the next 90 minutes on this, the May the 30th, the fifth Saturday of the month, which means it's time for Charlie Covington. Good morning, Charlie.
Good morning, Larry.
All right, and that means Gene Smith. Good morning, Gene.
Good morning.
It'll be back-to-back Gene Smith because he'll be in here next week as we start off June. Of course, Greg Ratliff is our show producer, and if I sound a little gravelly this morning, I am gravelly. That too much celebration of my birthday last Saturday. Thanks for all the cards and the Facebook and of course Kay Anderson Jackson. It was my cake. Ron Wong is in the studio here. He's taking pictures like he always just going crazy. But hey, what a cake I got for my birthday! Wow, Ron brought it by the house. It's been on Facebook. I'm sorry, there's nothing left of it but the cardboard box, the thing, you know. But it was a great strawberry cake, and I appreciate Kay for doing that for me and Ron for surprising me with it. But my voice is gone. I've hurt my back. But other than that, I guess when you turn 72, things start happening to you. So I'm on physical therapy, not for my brain, but my back. Okay. Hey, Charlie Covington is in here, but we also have two special guests, too, along with Charlie and Gene. And this is a couple that I met back at the Mid-South Sports and Boat Show, back at the Agri Center, back in the wintertime. I couldn't help but noticing them there because they had a cool invention that they've come up with, and I wanted them to be on the show, and they've been working it out. And I thought, well, they didn't forget about me. But RV and Irene Patterson are in the studio this morning. All you got to do, say RV, say good morning right there.
Good morning.
All right, Irene.
Good morning.
Now, so you can tell which one's which now. That's want to make sure of that, you know, and everything. Because I told RV, I think he brought his daughter in here with him this morning. But he has come up with an invention. It's called Save a Cork and Hook Retriever that we're going to talk a lot about on the next segment and get into it because it'll be on my website. Ron's going to take some pictures and everything. But we got a special treat today. Having Charlie Covington in the studio, not anything against you, Gene. I know because you look real nice over there in your Hawaiian shirt. So, but
Book 'em, Dano.
yeah, but oh my! But he did get a shave and a haircut, I think. So Charlie Covington is our poet. Yeah, look at that, Charlie Covington. Well, now we got Charlie Covington is our poet laureate. We are the only outdoor show that has a poet laureate. Charlie goes to church with me at Bartlett Hills Baptist, sings in the choir with me out there. A good dear friend, he and his wife Betty. And I put a little pressure on Charlie this week because not only do I want to hear his poem, but he's also brought along his harmonica. And Charlie can play that harmonica. He usually plays it with the guitar. The harmonica is usually strapped around his neck. But I was afraid with the microphone and the headphones that Charlie may be tied up there, not be able to do it or not. But Charlie, pull that microphone over and tell us what's the title of your poem.
This poem is called Day of Fun.
Day of Fun. All right, we're going to hear Charlie Covenant doing Day of Fun on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Go, Charlie.
Thank you. An impatient wait for the month of May brought the lake water temperatures up. So I hauled myself up to Reelfoot Lake, being anxious as a playful pup. My goal was to find some bluegills, as well as shell crackers in the lake, then drop a line into those brim beds and just see what they would take. I rigged up my faithful old cane pole with some trusty monofilament line, a light split shot above the hook, and I looked forward to some action time. Instead of a red and white bobber, I used a veteran porcupine quill, which responds well to nibbles and bites, and a well-hooked bull gives quite a thrill. I trolled out to some cypress knees under some towering cypress trees in hopes of finding a bed or two around lily pads and some floating leaves. After finding the bed of bluegills, they went after 3 kinds of bait. They hit crickets, waxworms, and redworms. For a while they were caught at a steady rate. I forgot all about the time of day, and I didn't even notice the hour. In just a short time I had caught 10 or 12, enjoying their fight and feeling their power. Later that evening, shell crackers were hooked, as I offered them crickets to eat. I even hooked 3 on a brim killer fly with my fly rod, which proved quite a treat. I trolled back to shore, my ice chest full, and the fish were now frozen and stiff. But what fun I did have with those feisty brim, but my hands now gave off a fishy whiff.
All right, Charlie Covenant. Yeah, all right, we'll give it Charlie, and we're going to post that, aren't we?
Oh, yes, sir.
Yes, we're going to post that on lroutdoors.com, so you'll be able to leave that. And Ron is shooting some video in here this morning of Charlie doing his poem, and I appreciate that. Yeah, Charlie's all fixed up there. Charlie's retired from Baptist Memorial Hospital as a chaplain for, I mean, you know, you and Abe Lincoln were together. I mean, you were there
I'm
for.
not as tall as he is.
Yeah, how long were you there, Charlie?
34 years.
34 years, which is exactly the same time I was at the Commercial Appeal for 34 years. That's enough. So Charlie has brought along his harmonica. What have you chosen to put you on the spot with? What are you going to do?
I'm going to do a medley of 2 songs, 1 verse each.
All right.
First one is This Is My Father's World.
Uh-huh.
Going right into Amazing Grace, How Sweet the Sound.
Sounds good.
When we're out in the outdoors very much, we can't help but be awed by the wonder and the majesty and the beauty of nature. And then if we think about it, we can't help but be amazed by the love that God has for each of us.
All right. Go, Charlie. All right. All right. Way to go, Charlie. I put the pressure on him, and he comes through with it, Charlie Covington. That was pretty cool. I don't know if any outdoor radio shows will have that on anytime soon, but you truck drivers heading down I-55 or you fishermen going out this morning, that ought to get you going right there to know that, particularly after Memorial Weekend when we celebrated all those who have sacrificed their lives to defend our country, and Charlie comes forward and does it. Two great ones there, Charlie, and I know that. And Irene and RV, get up on next to that microphone there. Now, you didn't know what to expect. They've never been on the radio before. Right, RV?
No.
Look at that thing. Don't look at me. I'm ugly enough. You look at her if you're going to look at somebody. All right. But this is you came in and said, I ain't never been on the radio before, right?
No, I haven't.
All right. Well, there's only 8 people listening out there, and most of them your family. So don't worry about it.
You call them, tell them you're going to be on the radio this morning?
Yeah, there may be more in here listening.
All right.
Yeah, you better tell everybody that you were on the radio this Saturday
double
morning.
our audience.
It would. We don't know how many, and everything, but the invention itself, we're going to talk about that. Now, tell me a little bit about. You went to Melrose, right?
Yes, sir.
Look at me talking that microphone over everybody.
Melrose High.
All right, Melrose High. Well, when'd you get out of Melrose?
74.
1974. We want to make sure that we put that 19 in there so nobody thinks that he got out in 1874. So how did this? How long y'all been together? I mean, what is this?
Well, we've been married 32 years.
32 years.
right.
This month, May the 22nd.
All right.
All
Way
right.
to go. The day before my birthday, y'all had a wedding anniversary. Way to go. Yeah. So now, Irene, did you go to Melrose?
I did.
Okay. Did you know each other in high school?
Yes, we did.
You did? Was he a fisherman when you met him?
I don't know.
Were you, RV?
Yes, sir. I was.
You wasn't, were you? No. So how how did you get started fishing? As a little kid or something?
Well,
Talk in there. There you go.
I started fishing when I was 8 years old. My brother and them used to take us to Chickasaw Garden,
Yeah.
and they wanted to just go along, but I always snuck behind them.
You did.
And back time that I got 4 blocks away, they didn't turn me around. They let me.
They let you come
All
on
right.
then and everything. Yeah.
Too far to walk back.
Yeah.
So we didn't have no fishing poles, but we always found some fishing lines and the hooks, and we'll wind it up or either put it on a can, throw it out there, to catch the fish.
Catch a fish. Yeah. So now, when we get into the next segment, we're going to really get into his invention because it is cool, y'all. And he's going to have a little information about where you can find out about it. I'm going to have a little information on my website. But this is a couple that got a dream here. And I know this dream started how long ago?
About several years ago.
Yeah, several years ago. Yeah. Now, Irene, did he come up to you and ask you if he did this, or did he just?
He made it back. The first one he made by hand.
He made it by his hand.
I told him, I said, you know what, this is an invention.
That's right. Yeah.
Go for that. So that's how it got started.
And that's how he's got started. It is a cool invention, and we're going to talk a lot about it on the next segment with R.V. Patterson, Irene Patterson, in studio this morning on Outdoors with Larry Ray. And we got Charlie Covington, we got Gene Smith, we got Ron Wong who's been over taking some videos. We'll be right back and talk to R.V. and Irene about this wonderful invention. And I have to always look at my card because it's a long name. Save a Cork and Hook Retriever on Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790.